Hello everybody and welcome back to Mega Modded Gungeon. We are back once more and I'm still feeling Paradox. To be honest, I'm still feeling Paradox very much so. Buy, and buy. Gimme, 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 gimme. But we are back. We did miss an episode fairly recently. I do apologise to all of you that were looking forward to that one. This series has actually been doing a lot better than it has been prior to Repentance, so I'm guessing a few new people have come over from that. The modding scene's growing a little bit. It's all been very nice to see, so I do apologise for the lack of episode, and I will get into why sort of throughout this episode, but the main takeaway is that I basically took a week off. I took an entire week off YouTube. You guys will... This is not good. Oh no. I remember there's a specific thing that causes this. I can't remember what it is. Balls. Yeah, okay. So, be right back. Okay, we are back. I apologize for that. I was actually gone for... Ooh, two new things. I was actually gone for a little longer than you may think. Unfortunately, I think I've caused Sophia to have a brain hemorrhage. For some reason, the game just didn't, like, load in this when I went in. You saw the black screen, and it's caused by Cell's newest update, which I feel so sorry. Well, Sophia's newest update, and I feel so sorry for her. I'm so sorry that I break everything. I don't mean to. But anyways, let's have a look at what we've started with here. So we've started with, I think, hard reload bullets and the toy AK. The toy AK, it just says design flaw. Model of toy gun fires bullets at a much increased rate to its smaller counterpart. However, due to its shoddy spring mechanics, is that meant to say shoddy? Or shotty, it's prone to jamming. This gun jams less the cooler you are. Nice. Press reload at any time. Okay, that's kind of cool. And then hard reload bullets. These bullets were made by an acid gunslinger purely to flex his highly trained fine motor skills. I believe that's increased damage for increased reloads. Overall, kind of annoying, but the damage is going to be pretty nice. I like this already. The jamming mechanic's going to be... Oh, I actually kind of like it. Although, I have to say, that reload is long. If it jams, that's going to be slightly sad. I'm guessing just reload as often as possible to avoid jamming is going to be the way to go. But yeah, as I was saying, you guys won't have seen it, but I did actually take a rather long break from YouTube. And by rather long, I mean exactly 1 week. Which isn't really that long in the grand scheme of things. But you guys won't have noticed because I backlogged all my videos, prepared everything. I actually didn't stop uploading for a week. I just didn't record anything for a week. I went home to see my parents. Well, actually, before that, I had my birthday. It was my birthday on the 24th of August. So I had my birthday. Me and my girlfriend had like a nice day out in town, and oh my god, I went to a really nice pizza place. I'm going to talk about that a lot during this video at some point because it was amazing. But then I went home to see my parents and her parents because we hadn't seen them in a good 2 or 3 months, both of us, and had a really nice time. My mum's like a really good cook because she made us a few meals while we were back there. And then on the last day I was there, we went out for a meal, and my dad had like booked us a table to do a challenge, like, eating contest thing, which I've always kind of wanted to do because I'm fat. No, I've just always been kind of interested in it, and he found a place that did them, and we did them. Me and him did one each. I did not finish mine. It was insane. My dad almost finished his. Actually, to be fair, I got pretty close to mine as well. Mine was, a breaded chicken breast, well, sort of more of a chicken steak, you know, when they, like, flatten out the chicken breast or chicken thigh, whatever. They, like, get sort of a big flat one, and, kind of weird, you can fire before this thing finishes reloading. They kind of flatten it out and, fry it like that in, like, the breading. And anyways, it was, like, 4 of those stacked on top of each other, each layer with mac and cheese between it, and then surrounded by fries. It was immense. It was really, really nice, though. I thoroughly enjoyed what I ate of it, but I came away from it feeling bloated and quite full for about 3 days. And then I came back home to where I live now, and I had a party with some friends. I say a party with some friends. It was actually quite a lot more than I was expecting, but it was all COVID safe, and we all did tests beforehand and all that jazz, and it was actually really fun. Had a really good time. I was gun jammed again, shit. Had a really good time. I got just amazingly, god damn it, jammed so fast then. I got amazingly drunk. Just far more alcohol than any one human should consume. I actually made quite a large mistake on that night, and that was due to the fact that my friend used to work at like a cocktail bar, so he's a really good like mixologist, as they're called. He's really good at making cocktails. He knows what he's doing. He knows like loads of different recipes for them, and he's just very talented at making them. So he was sort of at the in the kitchen making cocktails, and one of the cocktails he made was a Long Island iced tea. For those of you that don't know what a Long Island iced tea is, it's not iced tea. It is essentially just 5 different spirits and Coke. And it's like 50-50 on the spirits to Coke ratio. It is just the most alcoholic drink you can possibly have. And normally you get them in sort of those like little thinner glasses. We were having them in pint glasses. So we were having these cocktails by the pint, which of course is quite deadly. Ooh, hello. Shell snake oil. I kind of like the idea of that. I don't know what it is, but it seems interesting. We were having these cocktails by the pint, which is, hey, another AK. Not a good idea. But that's not where the mistake occurred. I am prepared. I'm British. I'm prepared for that much alcohol. I can deal with that much alcohol. The problem came in the fact that I was slightly drunk when the food arrived. We had ordered food when everyone got there. We got like burgers from this place called Burger Sluts, which is amazing. Great name as well. But anyways, we got burgers from this place, and they were fantastic. Oh god. But they took a really long time to arrive, but that's mainly because we were ordering for like 13 people, so it's kind of to be expected. Didn't really care about that too much, about it taking a while. But that did mean that we'd all drank a fair amount by the time it arrived compared to when we ordered. And when we had it, oh my god, it's just so much skeletal. Aww, the vertebrae kit and the skelly bob doesn't have a synergy. That saddens me deeply, but I kind of understand. Anyways, I'm going to open this up because I'm all about the snake oil thing. I am very depressed with that result. But yeah, the Vegas taking a long time and all that jazz isn't really where the problem occurred. The problem occurred in the fact that, let's just read this first. Works on 103%. Harvested from elusive snake shells, shell snakes even. Wonderful elixir is sure to boost your firepower and strength in combat. Oh, I was really hoping it'd be like just a 1% damage increase, but it's just a 50% knockback up. Pretty good though, that's not bad. But yeah, me and my friend, we very, very much like hot food. And I don't just mean like, ooh, I could really have a jalapeno or a habanero pepper. I mean like hot food. Like food that for most people is borderline just pain. We quite like hot food. We've had like a fowl curry when we were abroad together once, which is allegedly at least the hottest curry in the world. It very much was the hottest curry I've ever had. It was insane. We've made like chili. We've made our own curries with like this what's it called? Capsaicin? Something like that. That's what the stuff that makes things hot is called. Is it capsaicin? It's something along those lines. I'm close. I know I'm close. But anyways, he got some of that, and it's like the capsaicin extract, and it's I think a jalapeno is like 3,000 Scovilles or something like that on the heat scale. It's measured in Scovilles, and this extract is like 4 million, I think. Like it recommends that you only use a single drop at a time, and you have to use gloves while cooking with it. And if you get it on your skin, it's gonna leave a mark. And we've made curry and chili with that, and it has been, oh boy. And another one we made, he has this like curry ordering kit that he has, where you can like basically, oh god, that was close. Each month or each few months, they send you a kit of a few different curry powders and pastes, and then you make curries with them. One of them was hottest curry in the world, ? And obviously when things say that, you're always a bit skeptical, like, yeah. Especially if you're a person that really likes hot food, it's so depressing how many things say spicy, extra hot, flaming, and they're just lying. And so many things like world's hottest, and it's just like, yeah, there's so many of them that are just bullshit. So we weren't really expecting it to be all that hot. Of course, when it says world's hottest curry, it's going to be hot. For a lot of people, it is going to be too hot. But for us, we were like, yeah, we can, yeah, it'll be manageable. Oh, no. Like I said, we had that foul curry. I genuinely think this was hotter. Mainly due in part to the fact that it was like a spice mix, like a powder for 4 people, and we had it for 2 of us. So it was like double strength, and it annihilated us. But anyways, sort of where I'm trying to get to here is both of us like hot food, and therefore we buy each other hot sauce on our birthdays, and we have done for the past like 3 years now. Like, we just buy each other various levels of heat hot sauce. Normally we buy like one sort of tasty, milder hot sauce that's still hot, but like you can eat it on things like normally, and then one that's just obscenely hot to the point of why does this exist? You are gonna have some backdoor trouble if you eat this sort of pain. And he gave me one of said ones for my birthday. It was very nice. Both of them very tasty. One of them, of course, will burn off your nipples. I mistakenly, in my slightly inebriated state, took said really hot sauce, not the milder one, the really hot one, and decided I'm going to try a bit of it on my burger. Now, that wasn't the drunken part. That was me thinking, yeah, I'll put a few drops on my burger, make it a bit spicy. I like a spicy burger, let's go for it. The drunk part, the slightly inebriated part, is when I did not realise the angle at which I had tilted this still full bottle. And I did not realise the viscosity of the sauce, in which, I mean, it was super runny. It flowed out of the bottle at lightning speeds. And I put more than your fair share of hot sauce on this burger. And it was probably like, if you've got like a plate of fries, plate of chips, and you put like a dollop of ketchup at the side of your plate to eat them with, it was kind of that amount of that sort of hot sauce on a burger. It was a triple burger, so it was a fairly big burger. I say fairly big. It's like one of those smash burgers, so it ends up quite compressed. But there wasn't that much surface area, so it was kind of like dripping off of it and leaking out. And like I said, it was very runny, so it kind of was dripping everywhere. But obviously, I had made a mistake. I had not realised the mistake that I had made at this point, because I had yet to try this sauce. This was my biggest mistake. I very, very, very much should have tried the sauce prior to putting it on the burger that I hadn't taken a single bite of yet. Like, my meal for the day. Yeah, it was a very large mistake. But I powered through and I ate it. Oh my god, we're getting all the fossils and none of them synergize. Skeleton! Why? I've got 2 different fossil guns and neither of them synergize. How do these 2 not synergize with each other? Come on now. That looks like a dinosaur straight up. Look at it. Put that head on top of that. You're done. And we've got the robot's right hand little skull as well. Everything's skeletal today. It's all skeletons, boys. But yeah, what was I saying? Do we want lockboards? I'm just going to open this up. Ugh, I'm pretty upset. But I did get a synergy. What synergy is it? I can't remember what this does. I don't know. I powered through and I ate that burger. I ate it. It took me a while and I was crying. But I ate that burger. Basically, my thought, like, I had like 4 or 5 different reasons. One, I was very hungry and I had just probably ruined the burger that was my only, like, meal of the day. Secondly, there was about 11 or 12 other people in the room, all of which, or at least a few of which, knew that I was very into my hot food and had just watched me pour that on, saying it'll be fine. So I had to, like, be like, hey, look, I can eat this. This wasn't a mistake. Trust me. I know I'm crying, but leave me alone. 3, it was genuinely really good. Like, really good hot sauce. Like, I really did enjoy the flavor and even the heat. It was a bit too much of it, but I did like the heat level because, like I said, I'm a fiend for it. But probably the other bigger reason was I just poured a considerable amount of said bottle. Like, a good, like, 1/5 of the bottle on one meal. For the first time using it, while the person that had bought it for me was sitting right there. As a birthday present. I was like, I kind of have to eat this. Ooh, let's skin, hello. I was like, I kind of have to eat this, right? So I did. It took me about half an hour. Everyone else had finished their meal, like, long before I finished that. Yeah, I was sitting there for a while, sort of crying to myself and struggling along, and I really do mean struggling. It was probably hilarious to watch, but, that was only mistake number 1. This is a 2-parter. So, you remember how I said we were drinking literal pint glasses, whole pints of Long Island iced tea, sorry, of cocktails. So, what's in that? What's in that? And because I was having trouble with the amount of heat on this burger that I had concocted, I was quite wanting some refreshing drink to drink. And I don't know how many of you know this, but if you've eaten very, very, very hot food, you don't really taste much else. And of course, the biggest signifier of how strong an alcoholic drink is how strong the taste of alcohol is. I'd had one Long Island iced tea before this, but I had not had this Long Island iced tea from a new batch that he'd just made. And apparently this batch was particularly strong. I mean, the Long Island iced teas are insanely strong anyways, but this was a fairly strong batch of it. And I just absolutely chugged, and I mean chugged, an entire pint of this cocktail in like 10 minutes. And then I had another one while I was still eating the burger. Like I said, I was eating it for like half an hour. So in the space of half an hour, I had 2 pints of Long Island iced tea cocktail. That's absurd. Like, if I was going to drink normally, I would probably have maybe like 2 Long Island iced teas over the course of an hour. Probably less, probably an hour and a half, but they would be the smaller sized ones, not the pint glass sized ones, like a normal glass sized one. So that was like already double the amount in each glass, and then I was drinking it basically twice as quick as I normally would. And as you could probably imagine, within about 15 to 30 minutes, I was destroyed. I was gone. This happened at about 10 o'clock. 10:30. I got about another hour of the party before I just conked out, and I didn't leave the room or anything. Like, everyone was still partying and I was still there, but I was just like sat on the sofa just watching it all unfold. Like, everyone was up dancing and stuff, and I'm like, I ain't moving from this spot. I will die. It's like, I will actually physically die if I move. I like it's kind of crazy how it feels when you get, oh really? When you like get drunk like that, where you just basically you instantly go from feeling sober to completely drunk. It's a very odd feeling, and it's not a good idea ever. Do not do it. But yeah, that was a quite big regret. I seriously felt that in the morning. Seriously felt that in the morning. I can tell you that one. Hey, that was a very easy one. What you got for me there, sir? The freeze ray. I love the little visual of the freeze ray. Whoop, whoop, whoop. But yeah, thoroughly enjoyable party. It was really, really good. Also, we played this game. I cannot remember the name of it now. I'll have to find out for next time. But essentially, the game is that it's a drinking game mainly, but it doesn't have to be a drinking game. You whisper something, like a question, to the person to your left, or right, you can go either way around, but we just did left. And then that person has to point at whoever that question applies, who they think that question applies to most. So, for example, you could say, this is just a really crap example, but who was the most likely to cheat at their exams? Or something like that. And then you would point at the person that you think is most likely to do said question, or most applicable for said question. Then that person that was picked can drink to find out what it was or pass. Of course, the great thing about it being a drinking game is literally everyone wants to know. No one ever says no, so everyone gets drunk really quickly. But that leads to some hilarity, and it's even better because I had quite a mismatch of people. I had, like, obviously my girlfriend there, two of the people she works with that are our good friends, so we knew them pretty well. Someone that I knew from college I knew pretty well, but they didn't know each other, like Katie's workmates and my friend from college didn't know each other. And there was a few other people there as well that just we didn't know very well, or other people didn't know very well. And it is like a absolutely fantastic game for just getting to know people. And one really funny thing happened. One of my girlfriend's workmates, his girlfriend was there, and we'd met her before. Like, ooh, hello. I can never remember how this works. I kind of don't want to give up lead skin for it, but it's a cool item. First enemy shot while this item is active becomes permanently insta-killable. These bullets, what? Oh. I do want this, and it is kind of cool. But lead skins, nah, this is new. I'm gonna take this. Yeah. I could just, like, peddle these items all the way. Nah, I'm just gonna take this. Well, one of the questions, so I'd met his girlfriend a few times before, but I didn't really know her very well. I'd only met her, like, twice. And the question, because I knew a lot of people in the room, the question was, who's the most likely? Because you get kind of brutal with these questions. You can either, like, there's a lot of different ways you can go with it. You can be really mean, really just kind of funny, or, like, some people go, like, sexual. There's a bunch of different things you can do to find goss out about people that you're with. But anyways, this one was pretty mean. And it was just, who in this room do you think is most likely to be a failure? But I didn't know what she studied, and I didn't know what job she had, but everyone else in the room, I knew what they studied or knew what job they worked. So I was like, I kind of have to pick her, because if I pick anyone else, I'm going to feel bad. If I pick someone that I don't know, at least I have, like, sort of deniability of the fact that, hey, I just picked you because you were the only option that wouldn't hurt someone's feelings. And I picked her. She works in a law office, and she's got, like, a maths major. And I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. I was like, oh, shit. I had to pick the person that's, like, one of the smartest in the room. God damn it. It was hilarious, though, but yeah, people were asking some just, like, really brutal questions. Alright, let's keep it going. We can't open this, can we? I don't think so. Check our shop real quick. Old Goldie. I love Old Goldie. Whoopsie. Wrong way. Let's go. But anyways, sort of to sum it all up, I had a fantastic week off. But sort of getting to the point, it's been 24 minutes, but I'm finally getting to the point. The reason there wasn't an episode on Monday was, like, two big reasons. One, I was still kind of hungover, even though the party was on Saturday. Sunday didn't even clear it up. Like, I was still reeling. Do you know what? I could totally get rid of you. I could totally get rid of you. Yeah, I was still reeling, so I didn't really feel great. But also, on Monday, I started doing a bunch of, like, different editing bits and Twitch things for this new Binding of Isaac Nuzlocke that I've been doing as a collaboration with a few other content creators. Run by a guy called BD1P. It's been really cool, actually. Really, really cool idea for a series. It's basically for those of you that haven't checked it out yet, it's basically playing The Binding of Isaac, but if a character dies, they're dead forever, and you get points based on how many completion marks you get, and like how many secrets you unlock. But of course, if you die as a character, you can no longer get any completion marks for that character, and it's sort of just seeing how long people can last and not these characters, / how many points they can get. And I'm definitely not in the running to be like a winner by any means. And I never was expecting to be. The guy running it and a few of the people in there are way better at the game than me. But it's just cool to be a part of it. Like, I'm glad to be invited. I made, like, the logo for the series and a few other things for BD1P to help out with just promoting it. And I hope that at least people think they look good. I think they look good. I'm really proud of the Nuzlocke logo. I think it turned out really nice. Took me a little while, but it was just kind of one of those things I wanted everyone to have like a common element among their thumbnails so that everyone knew we were taking part in the same thing and it wasn't just like people just latching on. Even though that's fine, I want audience members to try it out. But you know what I mean, like the core people that are actually taking part in the competition itself. So yeah, I ended up spending Monday, because I only really found out about it properly like on the weekend. So I ended up spending like most of Monday sorting that out, getting that ready, and it's been a really good time. I streamed it on Tuesday, and for that matter, any of you that are wondering, I will be streaming it every Tuesday and Saturday around 8:30 UK time, 8:30 PM that is, just as a sort of regular streaming schedule for the series, because I'm mainly going to be doing it on stream and uploading the VODs, and I've never really had a streaming schedule, apart from for a really short time when Farewell to Arms first came out. I did actually do a streaming schedule for a bit, worked out quite nicely, but I've finally decided that if I'm gonna get anywhere on Twitch, and if I want this series to actually gain some traction, which so far it has, which I'm very grateful for, but yeah, if I want it to gain some traction, I love this gun, I'm gonna have to give some regularity to the streams, because I think just streaming when I feel like it is kind of a bad idea for that reason. Also, another thing about giving me a schedule is one of the big reasons I don't stream that much is because I find it hard to like get the energy up and get ready for a stream, because I feel like when I record like this, I am just absolutely joshing about, memeing and dreaming, just playing a run, chatting shit, saying what happens on screen, but trying to make it entertaining. You know what I mean? But on a stream, you're a lot more involved with the audience, and you're a lot like it takes a lot more energy to be funny or be entertaining or just keep the conversation alive, and that can be kind of stressful. So especially if it's a longer stream. So a lot of the time, I kind of just weigh up how I feel when I'm thinking about streaming. Like, do I actually have the sort of time and patience and energy to do a stream? And honestly, a lot of the time, the answer is no, because I don't want to stream if I don't think it's going to be good. But I also feel the opposite. It may sound counterintuitive to set up a streaming schedule, because then I'm going to have to stream when I sometimes don't feel like it. But it's kind of the opposite. Having a streaming schedule means that I know what days I need to be ready to have that level of energy. And I know that's not really how it works. Some days you're just not going to feel up to it. But I feel like having a set schedule at least allows me to try to get to that level, like have a bit more energy in the day, like I have an energy drink in the morning, go to the gym earlier on, sort of pump myself up a bit. I know that sounds a bit stupid, like exercise for a stream, but do you know how you just like feel better after you've been to the gym? Kind of like that. Do we have any cares at the moment? I do see mouth door. Oh, no, it's not a mouth door. It's a liar. But yeah, it's just sort of get a bit more ready for it, and I think it's going to work quite well. Like, the first stream I was really pumped for, and in fact I was even more pumped for, and I'm really pumped for the second one, because it did really fucking well. I, like, generally, on my sort of peak when I stream, I get, like, maybe, like, 18 to 20 viewers. That stream stayed at, like, the top end of 20 to the mid-30s the entire way through the stream. It's pretty awesome, actually. It was really, really fun to have, like, all those people watching and to interact with. Because that's the thing, like, with streaming as well. It makes it so much more fun when people are interacting. It's why I really love the GTA 5 Chaos mod series. Them streams are just an absolute laugh, because you guys get to just bully the shit out of me, which I think is always fun. And I have a lot of fun playing because I like GTA 5. I think the Chaos mod's really cool. But the only one thing about the Chaos mod, as opposed to doing something like Isaac, is if you don't have a decently active amount of viewers, like if you have sort of like less than like 8 or 9 viewers, it can be a little bit more of a drag because obviously there's not as many people voting, there's not many people interacting, and kind of the joy of it is like people screwing you over and taking funny clips of it and stuff like that. So it's always whenever I stream that, I always kind of want to make sure that everyone that wants to watch is available and no one misses it, because you want to be there live for those live streams. The Isaac ones, you can watch the VODs and be relatively happy, but those ones, oh, I don't have a blank ready, shit. Those ones, I think you really want to be there. Hey, we just unlocked that. Thank you. I probably won't do bullet hell this time. If I'd got a flawless there, I probably would have done. By the way, I'm eating ice right now. Don't ask me why. I'm gonna put both of these in there. Yeah, I gotta say, if I had like a few extra heart containers, I might consider bullet hell. Bullet hell is a little bit harder than it used to be, so I'm just gonna chill out. Ooh, the Hegemony Gun. This thing's actually pretty motherfucking sick, but it spends up all your Hegemony credits. But I quite like it as a gun. I think it's pretty cool. Very cool idea, never named it. Very cool. I have a nice glass of Coke. Very nice. But yeah, just all round, I've been having just an absolutely great few weeks. Like, YouTube's been going good. Life's been going good. I had a break from recording for the first time in like 2 years. There'll be some days that I don't record, but it's been a really, really long time since I've just had like a full week off where I haven't touched my computer or recording at all. I just uploaded all my videos beforehand and just like left it alone. It's like, and it's weird as well. It's like I've come back to it now and I fucking love it. Like, don't get me wrong, I really enjoy doing this. Like, even if no one was watching, I still really enjoy doing this. Obviously, it makes it a bit more worthwhile when people are watching, because otherwise I'd just be a moron talking to myself in my bedroom while people probably listen to me from outside my window or my next door neighbours. But having people watching is actually pretty good. But you know what I mean? I'd still really enjoy it either way. So I did miss it in that regard, but it's also like it felt like a holiday, because like at the end of the day, I put out a lot of content. It is kind of like a second job. Not that it's like a job as in like I get my income from it or anything, or like I need to do it to survive. I just do it for fun. I could just stop whenever I wanted if I wanted to. But it was just nice to have a week. And I honestly, considering the amount of backlog I have for Isaac, and then I could just backlog some of my other series, I probably could do that a lot more often, like once a month, just prepare a week ahead of time and just have a week off the next week, and basically get like 1 week off a month. But I just haven't. I don't really know why. It's kind of out of laziness more than anything, which sounds stupid because a few days of extra work would mean a whole week of being incredibly lazy. But I tend to upload on the day sort of recording. Like this video that you guys are watching right now, can you guess when this was recorded as opposed to when it's been uploaded? That's right. It is currently 21:30. This video goes out at 22:30. I'm recording this exactly an hour before it goes out to YouTube. I have left this to literally the very last hour that I could possibly record this. But Gungeon's always one of those games though. I have a lot less motivation to play this game than other games. Even The Binding of Isaac, with the amount I've played of it recently, I still have a lot more motivation to play that because it's a bit more new and fresh. This game, I have a lot less motivation to play, but I will say, the modding scene generally has given a lot of that motivation back. Because normally I have a little bit of a hard time motivating myself or sort of getting hyped up to play it, like, before I get in the game. But then as soon as I start finding some new modded stuff, I get right back into it and I'm like, oh yes, this is the good shit. And especially recently, we've been having some really cool modded runs, like our last one and this one's been some good shit. So it's just been kind of like really nice to be able to jump on in and kind of get into it. Lobulon, you die. Ah, what's going on here? Why are you beefed up? Why are you beefed up, Beefcake? Where's the boy? Where is the boy? You spawn over here, you little cook. Ah, bollocks. I walked right into that one. We have a mini-boss here of some kind. The knockback's kind of helpful, I like it. Let's see how quickly this Hegemony Gun just obliterates this mini-boss. I'm sorry, somebody, I'm sorry. Your bosses have cool attack patterns, but I'm going to kill it before it does anything. I always do this to you, I'm so sorry. Oh my god! We literally got, like, all the skull weapons. What is this? What is this? All of the skull weapons. Oh boy. That's a triple shot daddy right there. And the skulls are pretty big. I like it. With the extra damage and knockback too, it's pretty good. I like it quite a lot. But yeah, like, you guys in the modding community definitely give me a lot more of a reason to play this game. The stuff you guys do is pretty fucking cool, and I realize I break a lot of it, and sometimes I pick up an item and I whine like a baby because it doesn't do what I want, and I'm kind of a stinky little baby about some things, and I go, ooh, I don't like this, and I shouldn't because it's mean and I'm stupid. But I still really appreciate all the stuff that you guys do. Super cool. You've made this game a hell of a lot more fun. And a lot of it, like, is, like, so seamless. It fits into the game so well, and a lot of it works really well. I just find ways to break things, so don't worry, but a lot of it works really well. When viewed in a vacuum, it's all good. I guess we could just spam Hegemonies. I'm going to just use the Skull Splitter for now, though. Because this thing is pretty amazing. I like the skulls. They do big damage. Dragon's Breath coming in. Oh yeah. No thank you, sir. No knives. I love the fact that you can blank that. That was never changed. It's so good. Get out the way, Dragon's Breath. Oof. Oof. We're probably going to get him with this ammo that we've got left here. Not the heart, of course, but at least get him down to the heart, I think. Yeah, there you go. In fact, we might even be able to get the heart with this too, you know. This is like a good amount of ammo left. Let's get this ready too. And then have him like back to back. Go at this fella. What time are we on? 38 minutes is that? I need to check the time, but I'm looking at things. Yeah, 38 minutes. Yeah, one cycle, baby. Now, we did flawless this guy, so bullet hell's certainly possible. I think we can do bullet hell. I was only considering it, but now I'm sure. Right. Oh, the big boy. Okay, now I'm definitely sure. Big boy's sick. Big boy's fucking sick, bruh. Do we need ammo for anything? I do want ammo for this. I'm gonna buy a key as well, just in case. Let's go. Up, 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 up. I've been watching too much Hermitcraft, and I've got fucking Grian's little time-lapse music in my head. I'm saying, let's go. I don't know if anyone's going to get that. I say I don't know if anyone's going to get that reference. Surely someone watching will get that reference, but just some people watch it. Anyways. I've got a lot of notifications in Discord. I'm scared, because I think that Sophia's going to be screaming at me and possibly want to kill me. There's another one. I don't know who they're from yet. Oh no, there's another one. They just keep coming. Oh no, we've got to remember which one of these we've already done. We'll do this one. I don't think I've done this one. Okay, so I'm guessing it just makes things jammed. That works for me. I can deal with that. Jams things just mean more big boy charges anyways. And more casings to spend in bullet hell, am I right? Okay, we gotta clear bullet hell though to find the thing that removes all of this. Yeah, that's pretty amazing. I'm really hoping we get ammo for this bad boy. Because this thing's so good. That was quite beautiful. It even fucking restored Big Boy. Yeah, Big Boy's going to be amazing for this. It's charging so fast. I like it. I think we can freeze this guy if we use this. Yeah, it does freeze. Good. Reach for the sky. And an extra key just in case. Great, great, great. Big Boy's so good. Okay, we got a few of these bad boys. These clowns, these jokers. Good, good. This weapon with a synergy. It's so good. It's just so very good. I just love that. It's just the most brutal damage. Taking out a full wave in one go. One fell swoop. Oh, shit, shot grub. I was like, where's the last enemy? There he is. Sneaky boy. Oh my god. One moment. Okay, I am back. I just did a weird scream noise and my girlfriend got home at that exact moment, so I probably look like a complete weirdo. But oh well, she kind of knows that already anyways. Anyhow, let's carry on and pop on through. Just remember to use the big boy. I'm trying to go through these sort of extra rooms because I need to find my shrine thing to get rid of my cursed whatchamacallit. I love the fact that these homes are tight. I want ammo for this bad boy. This thing could be my hero. Bullet hell is getting kind of creamed right now. Getting kind of creamed. Oh, we got a chest. Hey, oh, what's this? What is this? Ammo lock? Blanks lock enemies in place, unable to move. Ooh, that could synergize so well with some stuff. Ah, hello, it's this man. Ah, you little wimp. Get back here. In fact, let me blast your ass. Immediately gets hit. There you go. This dude especially needs a lot more health or like boss armor or something. Like, that dude's a chump. I know that I've got powerful weapons, but that dude is still a chump. He's meant to be a bullet hell boss. He should have like boss armor or something. Oh, hello. You kind of appeared out of nowhere. Ow. Why did that thing just hit me before it existed? I am livid. I am irate. This is blasphemy. Of the largest order. Anyways, let's pop this bad boy on. This guy does a good job. Okay, good. Get in the pit. Get in the pit. Good, good. Here it is. We found our shrine. Right, let's wait until combat's over. Oh, there's more shit. Didn't even realize. Extra blank. Hello. Prove you're worthy. I did it. Look at me now, Mom. No, thank you. For one moment. Oh, God. The turtle recording itch is back. It's not me recording me itching. It's me recording and then I itch. That would be really weird if I just released a video of me itching. You know what? Fuck you. Yay! Dueling laser. I can get behind a dueling laser. There's another shrine. Is there meant to be more than one? I always get confused with that. I feel like there isn't. There is another one. In a terrible spot. Yep, it's in a terrible spot. I had to check it. Right, I guess we just go with her Hegemony thingy. And slap asses. Remember that the big boy blanks as well. Nice. We are slapping him. Absolutely slapping him. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Really love the whole thing with the shrines at the beginning of thingy. At the beginning of Bullet Hell from Planet Side. It's such a cool idea. Just adds so much more reason to explore in Bullet Hell. And, like, there's literally no reason to hit any other rooms apart from the exact single dungeon floor that leads to the boss. You always know how to get there and everything. It's just kind of meh. There you go. We're wrecking him. We're destroying that lad with Hegemony credits. This gun would be, like, so unbelievably overpowered in an already completed save file. It's kind of insane. But anyways, he's just about dead. Got him. What a nice little run. A nice little cherry on top of this run. There you go. Plow plow. Item string not found unlocked. Nice. I'm guessing that's what the item's actually called rather than it just being a bug, considering I'm playing Paradox, but it could just be a bug. Who knows at this point. This game do be funky. Anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy that because that was a very fun little run there. Lots of extra cool modded stuff. A very skeletal episode. A weirdly skeletal episode. Either way, I had a very fun time. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one.